chase me
Welcome to QueAquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie and I am excited tonight. This is my first time doing my live stream this season out by the pond. And I think I'm going to like it again. It is so, well, first of all, I'm in my beautiful Mother's Day presents from all my kids kicked in. And I love my little egg hammock. Oh, so... But what I don't know about is the audio. I don't know if you can hear me because my microphone is way on the chair. Hey Terry. Hi Elizabeth. Hey Bob. So here's how we're going to start this off while we see if my audio is good.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na na, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
So people are saying that you can hear me just fine. Do you hear that? My neighbors love to play music and I love to listen to it. So if they start playing, I'm going with it. If I get demonetized, so what? So here we go. Look at everybody in the chat. Hey y'all. Mike, I love your chair. I want one for my pond. This is so awesome. So let me show you what I got set up for tonight. See if this works. Oh, now I'm up here in the corner. Look at, I could just sit back and chillax. There's my pond. I don't know if you can see the pond. The sound and video is good. Thank you so much. Guys, I just gotta say, this is the craziest spring. Are we in summer yet? No, it's the craziest spring. So it's been too cold to even bring out summer tub and fish. But today is 93 degrees and we got like 3 days in a row of 90 plus degrees. Like, what is going on? I think this world is going upside down, inside out. Crazy. But yeah, I love this chair. It has been in my living room right in front of my 120. Like when I sit in it in my living room, I have my 120 freshwater tank that's got my severums, a couple of angelfish, these beautiful silver dollars, my biahe. And when I look over here is my saltwater tank. I got Sophie right here, the other two parrotlets flying around. I got my miniature doll houses up on the shelf, and I'm just in heaven. I'm in absolute heaven. But I thought, you know what? This chair belongs by the pond, and it's QueAquatics blue. So I really love that. I have a swing similar to that set up in my room. Hey Aquafunk, are you fibbing me? Are you being funky? The pond looks fantastic. Thank you, my fish tank. I think it's very bland because I just opened it up. I only have a few plants that are here left over from last year. And I can't really put any water plants in this pond this year because of Gina, my yellow belly slider. She believes, and rightfully so, that every single solitary object that's floating in this pond is her basking area. So last year I had some floating plants and she just like lays on them for hours on end, and plus she likes to munch on them, which is good. So I think what I'm going to do this year is concentrate on the aquaponics I have going on up there, and I'll show you that in a little bit, and some of my other tubs that don't have turtles in them, which is very few. I'm going to have breeding fish, aquaponics, and my pond plants. So I have to pick wisely. Hey, Tom says, now comes 4 days of rain. I saw that, Tom. Already, if you see this pond is filled to the brim. It rained so hard for, I don't know, what is it, 2 days, holidays, maybe 3. That everything, all my ponds are full. I have some plants over my other pond that is floating in leca. Well, the leca, of course, floats. So that came out and over when it flooded, and I got leca everywhere. I'm like, oh my goodness, that was just so funny. But yeah, I'm pretty darn excited about, we could use the rain, so, funny story about not funny, but haha. But I went to the campsite, and there's a big sign, no campfires until the fire marshal says so. And that was right before the last storm. So I guess we're kind of like in a little bit of a drought. So I can't complain about the rain. But, and I'm thinking I am going to bring all my houseplants outside and let them enjoy some rain. I'll get them set up somehow so that they're safe from wind. Like, I don't know if it's going to be windy rain but they could all use a good drenching. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Elizabeth is saying, hey to Funk Funk Funk. Chris Stubbings, garden and fish enthusiast. Looks amazing, Q. I have just about got mine done for this year. I hope you see it. I can't wait to see it, Chris. I'm absolutely going to go check it out because I love looking at other people's ponds and getting great inspiration and ideas from it. Somehow or another, I have to add some flowers. I kind of last year started going more towards a perennial, which are great because they come back every year, but they pretty much have their season, they're one and done. Whereas the annuals will just bloom all year round and then they don't ever come back again. So I'm okay with both. So maybe I just have to get a couple flats of annuals for that bright color, that, you know, that pop. I do see some peonies starting to open a little bit. What else is about to flower? My lilies are starting to bud. My hydrangeas are starting to flower, which is nice. My phlox are done, so all that purple and pink that's up there by the other pond is starting to way back a little bit. Hey, Susie, sorry to hear about Scott and Liz. Are you taking anything? Oh my gosh, talk about shocked. So, first of all, I wish I could. Because, first of all, to have something of theirs would have been emotionally meant something. It would have meant a lot. I have 4 tanks that I have to turn into 100 or 200 gallon tanks. I know this. Because they're 40 gallon breeders and they should be in 120 gallon tanks. I don't have any room. So my daughter and Kyle are going to be like, they're looking for a house. They got approved for a house. They'll be moving out. Then I can expand the fish room, but the timing is just not right. And that saddens me because I don't even have any place to hold these. And it would have been I know it would have been a great price. And to have some of their fish. Oh, but he did contact me and ask me, you know, on the side if I wanted anything. And boy, did I want a lot of it. But Darius and Ange are such good people and good fish keepers. I see them at all the fish events as well. They're very active in this hobby. They're going to be very good caretakers. But I was shocked because I know a lot of people go into other hobbies or photography, but I had no idea he was going to give up the fish. We need rain where I'm at. Terry, where are you at again? Did you say something like Wyoming? I just made that up, didn't I? I just made that up. Yeah, we're going to be getting some rain. Hey, hello, Patty. Hey, hello. I like how you say that. Hey, hello. Oh, funkity funk. Everyone's saying, hey, funkity funk. And Don's in the house. I have my pond and garden on Instagram. Put in a new bog filter. Check it out. 6974 Wade. I will, Terry. I will check it out. I love looking at people's ponds, and I just want to get some ideas. Especially like I'm thinking hanging plants, trailing into the water. Like even if the fish and the turtle like nibble at the ends, that's fine. I just don't want something that Gina's gonna lay on and, you know, flatten everything. I added some flowers. I took out a bridge. Ooh. Connected some ponds with streams, a dream of mine, and waterfalls, and made stone walkway bridge. Oh, Chris, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, I love this time of year. I love this time of year. Oh, look, Susie is in a tiny bubble. Objects in the mirror may appear smaller. That is so true. I thought this would be awesome. It wouldn't be too distracting. And look, I am like chilling out in a hammock. I am chilling out in a hammock. I mean, it is 93 degrees, but I am staying hydrated. So guys, don't judge me here. Not that you guys would judge me. But here's my water. We fill these little water jugs up with RODI water. John puts them in the fridge. And right before my live, he brought me out a gallon of water. Isn't he sweet? That is so sweet. I saw he's retiring from the hobby. Right, Don? Is that what it is? Yeah, Chris has been real busy. Did Scott and Liz split up? Oh, no, Don. No, Don. They are doing great. He is really getting into the photography. And I don't think he is interested in YouTube. So, yeah, no, they're doing great. They're doing great. Check out his Instagram. You can see a lot of his photos. He posts a lot of photos, I think, on Facebook and Instagram. Asparagus Fern would be cool. Is that one of those plants that like to have their feet wet all the time? Like I could put it on the side over. She'll walk all over it, but that's okay. I'm following you now, Terry. Yeah, guys, in the chat, especially with sensitive plant. Oh my God. I love the sensitive plant. I don't know the difference between the sensitive plant and the mimosa, except for the flower is different. They both close up at night. They both grow great in water. I think I had one last year in that tub up there, and it started off like a foot long, and it was like 4 feet long at the end of the year. It was amazing. It's high 90s here. Gross. Yeah, that's what it is here. So I'm like, yeah. Woo. Chris, hope you like. I cannot wait to see it, Terry. Mike M. Mick M. Mickey M. Mike M. Mikey M. Tell me how to pronounce that. Mikey. Hi, Q. Everyone's lurking while doing some water changes and feeding. Had an awesome day in the sun on our national day over here in Stockholm. Wow, that sounds awesome. And yes, a day without any funk is a day wasted, right? It really is like a day without sunshine, isn't it? Bob says he's a great photographer. He is. And he keeps getting better. You can tell the quality of his work. Every time he posts something different, I could see it getting better. He's got some amazing mentors too, so that's good. And he loves to, like, when he's into a hobby, he's like me. Like when I'm into a hobby, I'm in it. I'm in it for everything. Yeah. Yes, feet wet all the time. I think I do have some asparagus fern, a small amount that's in my indoor greenhouse. I had to keep it in my indoor greenhouse just to keep it alive all winter. It seemed to dry out every day. So I think, yeah, that would make perfect sense. Oh, yeah. I've got to figure out an invention to have floating plants or to have plants in my pond that Gina can't bask on top of. There's got to be something. Oh my God, and she's just so big and clunky. She just goes on anything. Hopefully she comes out for us. But it's so weird because last week, was it last week, Tom? I say Tom because he's right down the road. That it was so cold that Gina did not come out for 2 days. I think she started brumating again, or hibernating. All the koi were down on the bottom of the pond near their koi hide because it was just so cold. Oh, look at the blue jays. Shiny thing. I've got a little wild bird feeder over there, inspired by Rack. He's got me hooked on looking at these wild birds like it was a pastime, which it is. It's amazing. He's a great photographer, feet wet. I love that expression. Does this plant like their feet wet? Like my lilies. I actually put my calla lilies over there. You see them in the waterfall of the pond? I actually put the pot in the waterfall, so it's in the waterfall maybe by a 1/4 inch. And it is doing great. It's already flowering and coming out. It's got some creeping jennies. So I think I need some kind of colorful flower. And last year I had a big fern right next to my waterfall. So normally with waterfalls you want to keep some huge gorgeous boulders, like really emphasizing the waterfall and making it look real natural. Well, I'm a one-man show, well, one-woman show, and like a show, like I'm a show. It's very hard for me to even pick up the slate rocks that I put around this pond. So having any kind of boulder that's going to take they say a 2-man or 3-sling, whatever they call it, I'm like, I don't think that's ever going to happen in this pond. So I think having just a big, huge Boston fern would do great. I think that would do good again. Here to drop a like. Hi y'all. Collaboration of Curiosities. Thank you very much, Collaboration. Hey Skull. Mimosa is a tree, sensitive is a vine. Oh, awesome. So last year I had the sensitive plant in the pond. But when I lived in Philadelphia, I had a mimosa tree. And that's the one that's got like these powder puff flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. And at night the leaves close up. Oh, so beautiful. Awesome pond cue. Thank you so much. I love your pond. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Don Gallagher, 104 here in Arizona. And John and I were thinking about going to Arizona. Huh. In the spring, 104 in the spring. Wow. So is this working out for you guys? Like just having me in a small bubble? I kind of like it because I don't have to wear makeup. I don't have to do my hair. My face is so little. But every once in a while I'll put this one on. Ha! Look at that. I want to show you guys something. I got to remember where I'm at in the chat. Bob says, I had some mimosa seedlings starting in my gutter and I saved them. I have them now in a big pot now. That is so awesome. Oh my God, good save, man. Good save. Oh, Chris was looking at Terry's pond saying, I love your pond. I cannot wait to check it out. What's the humidity like, Don? Yeah, in Arizona, is it a dry 104? But I got to show you guys something. Now, I did make a little short I'm about to put out, even though I think shorts are crazy. I don't get it. I tried so hard to get it, but this is going to come in handy tonight. Do you want to see what I got in the mail from Fishy Biz? So first of all, here's the sticker. Boom. Probably put that on my helmet. I started having a fish wall, but now I've got this helmet that's like just flat black for my motorcycle. I'm going to put my fish stickers all over it. I don't care. Are you guys ready? Oh, how cool am I going to be? Look at this. Thank you so much. What? I love it. And tonight, it might be known as a fish towel, but when it's 90 some degrees out, you know what it is, right? It's one of them towels. So thank you so much. Look at this, Fishy Biz. I could probably put it up here somehow. I don't know if it'll stay. Like that. Okay, no, that didn't stay. That was awesome. Thank you so much. But I did put together a video. I can't wait to see it. Oh, I'm back in my little tiny bubble. I'm back in my bubble. I'm swinging. I got my legs up. I'm so chillaxed. This is so awesome, guys. Where were we at? What's the humidity like? I gotta see if Don answered. Tell me if you're getting dizzy from me swinging. You might not even see me swinging. I'm such a little person in that bubble. 104 degrees in June is disgusting. Patty, we're on the same page here. Bob Taylor says, them's fighting words in the South, Patty. You gotta be careful. I think that's from a mafia guy, huh? Andre Ellis. Made it. Had to go water my plants. Oh, Andre, what kind of plants do you have? What kind of plants? I should be watering my plants. When I came out and was setting up, I noticed a couple of them were starting to look very sad. And that means I waited a day too long. Ugh. So I got to work on my plants. So excited you wet your plants. I love that. That's the name of one of my videos. I wet my plants. Because I just think that's hysterical. Adele, still in the gutter, Patty. Ooh. 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 Always, Bob. Oh, you guys are funny. RB Animals Rescue. Hey, hey, hey. Both her and your mimosa in the gutter. That was cute. That is cute. Best joke of the day goes to Adele there. That's right. That was awesome. R&B says, nice pond. Thank you so much. I'm taking suggestions on how to spruce it up a bit this year with a yellow belly slider in there who loves to destroy things. Aquanet, Aquatic Nest. Hey, Nessie Ness. Hi, Q with the view. That's Q with the view. I love it. In the blue. Q in the blue with the view. I should have a cute name for my live, huh? I can't think of anything like that. Holy crap, it's hot, guys. Not 104 hot, but it's hot. Hey, Q with the view. I love that. You're forgetting I'm a guy. I can't get wet, only lubed. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't know what you're talking about there, Andre. We get 3 months of hell here in Arizona, but 9 months of heaven. Definitely worth it, Don. Definitely worth it. We have 3 months of hell here. I mean, yeah, that's what I call winter. So mine is just the opposite. Yours is hot hell. Mine's hell freezing over. Yeah, collaboration. He went there. Don says, oh, it's very dry here, low humidity. When it's low humidity, and believe me, John is an HVAC guy, so I got to hear the spiel all the time. If it's dry heat, it's not as hot, because it could be like 75 here and it's humid and you've got to turn the air on. So I hear that all the time. Just turn around, kid, and I'll show you. Uh-oh. Whoa. Hey, Ness and RB. How you lovely ladies. Look at them. It gets 115 to 120 in the summer. I'm sorry. I don't care how low the humidity is. 120 degrees. I think all my plants would die. I don't think you can have fish outside. Are there any fish that would do good outside in that? Holy crap. Nice merch, isn't it? That's on Drew, man. That was our Fishy Biz stuff. That is so awesome. Look at R&B saying hi to everybody. like that. COC. That's very easy to remember. COC. Ricky. Oh, Ricky, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Ricky. Patty, you're describing... Oh, nope. I can't read that. Getting swag from the biz. That's right, man. I gotta show it again. Oh, I have to wait till I'm big. I'm little. I have to wait till I'm big again. Because I'm a big girl now. Just a swinging. Let me tell you. I am swinging with my swag. How's that? I'm swinging with my swag. And it feels so good. Taylor's Aquatics. Hold on, please. $9.99 super sticker. Are you crying? You're laughing so hard. You're on the floor crying. That's hysterical. Thank you very much, Bob, for the $9.99 super chat. That is so awesome. Mike says, Taylor's Aquatics and Reptiles with punchy paint in 30. That is awesome. Andre says, Susie, just tomatoes, various herbs, peppers, and some random flowers. I don't know my flowers. That's awesome, though. I started seeds this year. I did nasturtiums. Did I say that right? Nasturtiums, marigolds, and about 4 different kinds of lettuces. And I wanted to stagger every 2 weeks, plant new seeds. But I only planted 1 batch of seeds and stopped. I gotta work on that. Man. That wasn't the liquid I had in mind. Oh, I'm not reading that out loud. Animal rescue. I want to do a pond like that, but my landlord won't let me do one. What about, thank you for tagging me in that, Terry, so it'll be easy for me to find. What about an above ground tub? Let me tell you, I got some pictures from 3 years ago when I went camping. I put an above ground tub. This is at the campground. And a lot of my people in Bucks County Aquarium Society say you don't need to have air flow and everything if you have a couple fish swimming in there. That keeps it moving. And then you can have this amazing aquatic water garden without digging. That might be an option. For once, I'm actually not following. Then we'll pick it up another time. I'm just not reading it. You guys can go ahead and chat it. I'm just not reading it out loud. In case some of my nephews are watching. Hi, Nathan, if you're watching. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Calvin. That's so funny. Late night, LOL. Yeah. How deep is your pond cube? Okay, so this is a 2,000 gallon pond. And I got to give credit to Kyle. Because after it was built, we put the lining in it. We put the rubber down. He says, before we fill it, you're going to want to expand. We should expand it now. So we pulled everything out and expanded it. So there's 5 layers. The deepest part, I think, is 3.5 feet. And that is about as big as this right here. And then I have that kind of halfway covered with light diffuser with lots of plastic plants on it. And that was supposed to be a koi hive. But as soon as I introduced turtles into my pond, that became the turtle home. And that's pretty much packed now with mud, leaves, and debris. So that layer, I don't really even count that as a depth, but it gives the turtle a place to live all winter. And then the next layer down, I think, is 3 feet. I think it's like 3 feet for the biggest part of it. And then it steps up to 2 or 3 steps. And over by the waterfall is pretty shallow. It's only about 1.5 feet. So we figured out doing the measurements and the equations when I made it. When it's full like this, it's 2,000 gallons. So that is how deep it is, and that is how big this is. And the bridge is a garbage pick. It was a garbage find, whatever you want to call it, from a playground that was being torn down. So it was like a kid's play bridge that Kyle and I put extra supports on the bottom, 2x4s going a long way so that we could walk on it safely. And I love that. The boys sound lovely, don't they? Bob says, Susan, it says LOL under the character. It's about the best joke today. Oh, I get it now. I get it. Well, that's an awesome super sticker. These birds, like now that I have started feeding the wild birds, and sometimes Sophie and the parrot come outside, but they sing, but these wild birds now are like hovering in all the trees because I have the bird feeder and they come down and they take baths in the pond, which is so beautiful. Susie, you can't invite Patty in the chat if you want to stay PG. I have a 150-gallon tub beside my porch. That's beautiful. I love that. I think the biggest tub I have above ground is 100 gallons. Yeah, that's the largest tub I have above ground. I have a 100-gallon tub, 75-gallon tub. Oh, that a the steel one, the Galveston. The big steel oval tub, that's 300 gallons, but it's only half filled for the Central American wood turtles. Patty, I wonder what the temp is. Hey, Matt. I love that bridge. Thanks, Terry. I love my bridge. Oh my gosh. And we've caught Gina on it several times now, which is the yellow belly slider. She's coming out of the pond and going onto the bridge to bask. It is so adorable. Must not be too bad, Bob. The fish are swimming around real good, not hunkered down. Yep. Good job, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle is such a huge help. Let me tell you, when I was digging the pond, and I had so much inspiration and will and gusto, and I laid down the hose and I spray painted it, and I dug down. I got down maybe 6 to 8 inches for the whole huge thing before going deeper, and I was done. I was like, I couldn't move, I couldn't go any farther, and Kyle and Amy came home from work, and they like just started kicking in and helping me dig, and Colleen, my youngest daughter, was digging. If they hadn't helped me dig the pond, I never would have been able to finish it. Never would have been able to finish it. Oh, at a Patty. I saw one had an earmuffs to the mic. Nice dumpster find. Yes, Andre, I love it. I love it. I love it. John Larson's in the house. How are you? Free is the best. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I painted it to match. Made it sturdy. Now we had to take down the sides. The railings were probably about 3 foot high. But since it was made for kids, it was too small for my hips to go through. So Kyle cut it down and made it so I could walk back and forth. Absolutely love it. You build it, they will come. Exactly. Now I'm just hoping that's not true for the herons or the Canadian geese. I live between the river, Delaware River, and a canal back here. So I'm surrounded by water. So I'm hoping they have lots of other places. Plus I have a lot of cover. So I got a lot of cover going on. So I'm hoping they don't come. Yeah, let me show off my swag again because I just think that's so cool. Drew. Fishy Biz. Whew. Guys, I gotta tell you, it's hot. It's hot. So I have a question for everybody. As I drink my gallon of water. And here's my question. Now that this summer is coming, well, for those that are in this part of the country, the summer is coming. How do you maintain your fish room and a life outside? Like trying to find that balance, I'm finding the last couple of years it was a lot easier because I brought almost all my turtles out. I brought almost all my fish outside. I did breeding outside. I only had a couple tanks really going inside. But this year, I'm not doing so much summer breeding. I'm not doing so much summer tubbing because of all the turtles. Like, it wouldn't be in my best interest. Like, I wouldn't get any fry from the deal. If that makes sense. So I would love to hear your suggestions, what you are doing. Look at this. Oh! It's coming in really handy tonight, guys. I wish it would stay up here. That's so cool. Oh, did it? It did. And then I got this. Now, in my shorts that I made, I haven't published it yet. I tried to like do one of those deals where you flip it on and it comes on. Okay, that's gonna bother me. But I don't think it came on. I don't think it came out that way, but it's okay. I'm learning and I'm trying. So I've been oh, and the sticker. Got my sticker. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh boy, do I like this view. So I like this because I'm so little and it's all about the pond. Oh my gosh. I do like it. I'm going to leave that up there. Does that look all right, guys? And I got this up here. Okay. Hey, Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Patty says, I'm by the upper Delaware River. In what county, Patty? I would love to know what county you're in. Because I have gone camping in the upper Delaware River where it's nice and clean. Not as clean down here closer to Philly. Oh, I'm swinging again. This is so good. Hello, Patty. In love with the pond. Hi, Deborah. I love this. I love this. And Muppet. Uh-oh. Tom, what did you retract? I gotta know. I love the black and silver koi. It's a huge treat to do a live stream next to your pond. Terry, this is a treat for me, too. Even if it's 93 degrees. But I gotta tell you, if you can see inside that pond, there is a yellow koi that I got last year for like $8, just a little baby that I let grow out in another enclosure. And then I let it overwinter in this pond, and it is like captivating me. I come out here and I can see it from a mile away. Well, I'm exaggerating, of course, but I can see it from far away. But it also makes me wonder, that means that so can the heron. Oh, all these birds are just infiltrating the yard. I love it. Andre, I don't. The tanks tend to get neglected as I venture out camping and hiking, and all my tanks are understocked and planted though. Oh, that's a great plan. So I like that idea. If I spread out my fish so that there's fewer in each tank, add more plants. That way when they get neglected a little bit, it's not devastating. I do like that idea. Because I go camping. I love going camping, and not so much hiking, but I did start a hobby that's an outside hobby and inside hobby, but roller skating. So I am having a blast, and it is a blast from the past, let me tell you. So there's a couple of, they call them adult skates, where kids can't go, it's just grown-ups. I like that because I've only been skating for a month. And there's some smaller children that skate much better than I, much faster, and some of them actually fall in front of you. I don't know how to stop yet, so adult skates seem to be more my thing, and the two rinks real close by is what you would expect. And I just found another one called in Edgewater Park, New Jersey. And we're talking old school rink. We're talking, I'm the young one there, and I'm over 60, and I'm the young one there. And there's organ music playing, and the first Thursday of the month, there's a live organist who comes in on the organ music. That's back in the day. That is back in the day. And it brought back a lot of memories. I knew almost every old school song there was. The people are amazingly friendly in all the rinks. I think I'm going to be a rink rat. Am I too old to be a rink rat? I don't care. I'm going to be. Hi, Susie. I haven't done anything outside yet. My pond and tubs are there. I just haven't started anything. Yeah, that's how I was as of last week. I stay inside in this heat, so tanks get the usual care. Oh, Tom, that is so cool. I don't. Like, I'm out here, first thing, like 7 o'clock in the morning, I come out and let the chickens out. I say chickens. They're chicks. They're baby chicks. They're so teeny tiny. They're adorable. But at 7 o'clock, I let them out. I have to kind of help them down the ramp. And then I just sit and stare at them for like an hour while I drink my coffee. And then today I let the cherry-head tortoise out in my yard. So I can't really do anything if I let animals out in the yard, not in their enclosure. I gotta stay. But time was so slipping away. I gotta find a way to retire, guys. I gotta find a way to retire because I love this life. This is like, it really suits me. Just saying. I'm just saying. Q, you have to balance your time. Tubs are great, but you have a huge pond to keep up with. Absolutely. And if there's one thing in my life I don't do well, is balance. I am one of them all or nothing. Like I put in 100%, 200%. It's crazy. I use the slang OCD, but when I'm in it, I'm in it. Like with the fish tanks, I start off with a fish tank. How many do we have? Same thing with the skating. I start off, I've already got 3 pair of skates. I've been skating for a month. 1 pair is sufficient. 1 pair is sufficient. And I've gone to like every rink in driving distance. I do practice every day, whether it's inside my house, outside in the street, or at a rink. But I look at it like it's exercise. I'm trying to justify it. But that's okay, because it's okay. That's what I do. So balance, and even like my food, I'm a recovering food addict, I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. When I do something, it's always in excess. My whole life I've heard, well, if you could just balance, if you could just moderation, like those are like words that are kind of like foreign to my being. I have to really work at it. And don't get me wrong, I don't give up on it, but I'm more of a pendulum. You know, I go way over here, and then I swing way over there, and then I'm here and here before I find that medium. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it is what it is. Oh, looks like you are drinking Shine. With my gallon of water, that's right. It's impossible to balance between all. Usually the housework is very neglected between my pond and the fish room. Yeah, this might be bad to say, but I don't care about housework. I don't care about any of that. I do care about my animals and my fish. But I kind of use those fun things as a goal. Like, I just got to get the dishes done, and then I can go play in the fish room. Got to get, all the floors swept so I can go do this. I got to get all this done. So I'm still over 60 years old, and I got to, give myself a carrot in front of my nose to get something done. Pike County. I didn't know Delaware River went up into Pike County. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm bringing most of my fish outside to other ponds and tubs. Yeah, Chris, I did that last year and the year before, and it was great. It was so nice. And I kept maintaining the tanks that were inside, knowing that when it was time to come in, I was going to replace that water with just the pond water, and then slowly, with my water changes, acclimate them back to tap water. Your bubble needs to be a little bigger. We still like to see you too. I think I can make a bigger bubble. Can I make a bigger bubble? I don't know if it works that way. Ah, look at that, a big bubble. Ah, how's that? Is that too big? Oh, see, now I got to make sure my hair is brushed. How's that? Wow, this is a wild color shirt, man. It's like one of the hippie shirts that I used to wear all the time. I am planning on doing that this week too, minus the 55. All my tanks are 20-gallon planters, so I'm hoping to slide them outside this week. Wow, I brought some fish tanks out. Was it last year or the year before? And the one I covered in vinyl, the front of it. So it didn't get algae, everything worked well. It didn't get too hot. But then it was like I couldn't see the fish. I thought that's silly, so I took the vinyl off. Well, it became riddled with algae. It was way too hot. I was doing water changes all the time. So I don't think I have too many spots in my property that's like not in the sun. Adult skates, I'll look that up. My fiance is trying to get back into skating, but all the high school speedsters scare her at the rink. Absolutely, Andre. That's why I found the adult skate is awesome. And I'm really finding, I'm so thrilled that there's communities out there that kept roller skating active all this time, you know, because it's all about me. Now I'm ready to get back into roller skating, and it's still going strong, it's still active. And most of that is the Black community, and it's a very community tight-knit, which is awesome. So I'm trying to get my daughter and my granddaughter, okay, put down the electronics, let's go skating. Let's go skating. Like, and it's fun, it's safe, well, safe as far as the sport goes, and it's so, people are so kind. People are so kind. I'm just loving it. So yeah, try the adult skating, because the kids do go really fast, and especially if you don't know how to stop yet, or you don't have complete control, which I don't. I love the adult skating. Do you have trouble with mosquitoes or other bugs in the pond? Not so much. I did have mosquito fish everywhere. The chickens do eat them, but they're chicks, so they will be eating them. I have these gnats. I have little pockets of gnats that I see. And most of them are over water. Maybe they're not gnats, huh? How are you doing? Hey, Chris, multi-tank addiction. I decided to sit out by the pond in my Q chair. Q with the view. Look at me in the blue. Q in the blue with the view. I like it. I got to come up with a cute name for my Sunday Night Live in the summertime by the pond. I do like it. I don't think a bug would stand a chance with all those koi. Exactly. Oh my gosh. And, yeah. And the turtles. They love anything that's floating, and they're swimming, they'll get it. If it's now the koi are too fast for the turtles. The goldfish, I kind of miss a goldfish here and there, but they're my goldfish that I have had for years, so I'm okay with that. Like they're not like feeder goldfish, and that's not their purpose. Silky's right. Yes, Bob Kaler. I've got 6 gorgeous silkies. Now, you ready for their names? And you'll know where they come from. The big brownish one is Chewy. The little white one is Princess. Then I got like off-color, painted grayish color is Yoda. And I got a little black one who's Vader. And then I got 2 weeks later, I got 2 more chicks. So they're Kylo and Rey. And I love it. And the 4 older chicks, they're only like 2 weeks apart. They're like kind of mean, not mean, but they're bossy. I guess that's the pecking order. But they're bossy with the little ones. I don't think I can mix them together. Like I put them together during the day, but I keep separating them out at night because those big ones, you know what they do? They do the belly, like they run at each other full speed and then bash their bellies together. Oh my God, it's so hysterical, and they both fall over. Moderation, what is that? Exactly, Chris, exactly. And it is excellent exercise, let me tell you, because while you're skating, if you're skating properly, you're in the squat stance. I don't remember that as a kid. I don't remember that at all. But then again, as a kid, I had the little metal skates, but anyway. So I did 3 miles the other day at the rink. So that was 3 miles in a squat stance. That's a lot of exercise. I should wear one of those watches or my phone or something to tell me how much it is. That would be fun to find out. Paul. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul McCarthy. How are you? Hoo-yah. I cannot balance. I'm all or none too. Yeah, and at first I've always thought it was more of a cop out. I just say that excuses my extremities. Extremeness. But it is a character of mine that I do work on. I don't always succeed, but I do have to keep it in check because I can go overboard quite quickly and not even know that I'm going overboard. That's the part that gets me. Like, if you know you're going overboard, you're going overboard. But you do it anyway because you're going overboard. Sometimes I go overboard and don't realize I went overboard until I am way overboard. Yeah, holy cow, Bob. Maria is working overdrive in your chat. Oh, cool. Mike, she's bucking for a raise. Hi, Paul. We got 8 minutes. Oh, yay. Awesome on the bubble. Thank you. I love the bubble. If now it's bigger, I'm going to keep this setting on my eCam so that it knows. I don't know how I got it into a circle because the other view is like a square, but I like it. I like it as a circle. It's apropos. I better start the coffee. All right, Bob, we'll be over there in 8 minutes. Our skating rink here closed down. Exactly, Mike. For those communities that didn't keep it alive, or with the COVID shutdown, or for whatever reason, it's horrible. I drive 17 miles to the rink, and now I just found another one 17 miles away. And then when I went camping, I looked up, and there's one 2 miles from the campground. Perfect. And I'm going on a motorcycle trip in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's York, Pennsylvania. It's only 2 hours away, but riding by myself. And when I get there, I'm meeting up with other women motorcyclists. But, I'm bringing my skates. I'm going to see if there's a rink in York, Pennsylvania. Because I remember when I was healthy and working out all the time, anywhere I went, I found a path to jog or the closest gym or went to the gym and hotel. I haven't done that in decades. So this feels good to get up and get excited about putting my skates on and exercising. I really like it. I thought, I think if I had money and could invest in a rink, I think I could make it work. It would just have to be like a rink, indoor, outdoor. I guess that's called a skate park, huh? Yeah, like a indoor rink that could be outdoors for when it's like hot and nice. I don't know. It's got to be hard upkeep. A YouTube channel I follow visited an old skating rink now in the woods. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Send me that link. That would be awesome. I'd love to check that out. I'm just curious. Do your koi slurp up the smaller goldies? Not at all. Not at all. They actually swim fine together. Most of my goldfish are just as big as the koi. Because I didn't get these goldfish. I actually got them off of Facebook 3 years ago. And they were already like, some of them are 8 inches, some of them are a foot long. They're huge. They're huge goldfish. So they just are. And I've been netting out like 3 or 4 of these and putting them over in that pond and that pond. And the ponds that I know I'm not going to be breeding any fish because there's turtles in there, I'll move some goldfish over because it is enrichment for the turtles. They love to chase them. Very rarely ever catch a goldfish. I mean, like, they're not the fancy goldfish, which I don't think can swim very well. They all look to be comets or something like that. So yeah, they give the turtle, the fish will eat them. Sunday night, shooting the breeze with Sue. Let me tell you, I love this. I love this. Sunday night has become, like, there's a couple times I wanted to stop. Funk left and now Scott left, and I'm like, oh my gosh, nobody's going to want to come to the live stream and just sit here and talk to me. I have nothing to talk about. I just might blah, 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 just babble. But I get so much out of you guys that I don't want to give it up. I don't want to give it up. I love it. I love it. I love this. Sitting here, I feel like I'm chatting with you, even though I'm reading your chat. Maybe I should do what some of the other streams do and just have lots of people come on, because that is so fun. Sadly, ours didn't close down for no business. Quite the opposite. They were very elderly and couldn't keep up, and nobody would take it over. Exactly. Exactly. I think we have a couple decades of technology that has taken over our children's lives, that if they didn't have the technology, and I notice now with the COVID and the lockdowns and stuff like that, there's a lot of people getting back into roller skating. A lot of people. Which is why, and a lot of people getting back into houseplants, and a lot of people getting back into so many of the hands-on hobbies. And I think that's amazing. I think that is absolutely amazing. And yeah, I think I would, I don't know if I would mind that. It's kind of like a bowling alley though. You got to keep the floor pristine, right? You got to offer food and snacks. You got to have a good DJ. Well, I guess you could kind of do that yourself. I think a DJ would be better. I think it'd be fun. Or because I play keyboards, I'm thinking let's have bands. Let's have live music at the rink. How great would that be? Oh my gosh. This is what I mean when I say I go overboard. I go overboard. I used to rollerblade wherever I went when I was stationed in Japan in the 90s. Exactly. John, being the perfect gentleman that he is and such a sweetheart, supporting me even though he could care less. He rented rollerblades while we went roller skating one time, and he liked it. He used to do that. He's like a hockey guy, so he used to be really good. So he's thinking about maybe getting a pair of rollerblades, so that to me, I think that's a fun date night. I'm not that exciting. I'm not that picky. That anything I can do with John is going to be great. Let alone add to it that something I care about, like doing stuff that John likes to do. Okay, I'll do it because I love John. But when we do things together and it's something I like, it's like bada bing, bada bing. Because that puts because I love dancing. I could dance all night. And I think that's why I like Zumba. When I did exercise with Zumba, I could dance all night. And on roller skates, once I get better and learn balance, I am going to be skating and dancing. I'm telling you, I love it. What kind of ponds? I can name all my local fishing ponds from the smallest picture. Mike, the one here closed down because 14. Oh my gosh. That's horrific. 14s were murdered? I guess you wouldn't want that. Oh, you survived your night with Vinny. That's funny. Vinny is a rocker. Nice. Chewy, Vinny is cool. You guys were rocking. One of our rinks burned down. I started DJing at a rink at the age of 13 and haven't looked back. That's awesome. Do you still DJ? That is awesome. Hey, Crystal. I see people saying hi to Crystal. Is Crystal in the house? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this hour flew by. Whatever, I was always love talking with you about fish, Susie. Oh my God, did I stop talking about fish? I think I stopped talking about fish. I stopped talking about fish and started talking about hobbies and stuff. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Crystal. So we need a hashtag for Bob's stream. What can we do? What is a good hashtag? Because I wasn't reading the inside joke part of the stream because I didn't want to get sidetracked. I'm sorry, guys. I just need water. It's so hot. I think it went down to 91 degrees now. What is a good hashtag for Mr. Bob's stream? Bob and Pam. Woo-hoo. So we have a little bit of a lag, so I'm going to wait. So we do need a hashtag. Hashtag pond life. Mike Bingo. So if anybody's in the chat, let's stroll on over to Kaler's Aquatics and Reptiles. Hashtag pond life. Oh, I love it. Is that a great hashtag? Great chat. Thank you so much. I was just having skating on one. I like it. I like it. I like it. So thank you for the super chats. Let's go over and see what Bob and Pam is doing. But first,
hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.